Hey, small group leaders. For this Sunday's prompt, I'm going to refer you to the recorded sermon. So if I'm going to give you the prompt right now, but if you need a little bit more information on what I'm talking about, the sermon on YouTube this week actually is the prompt in a sense. So here's an icebreaker question for you. What is the best piece of advice that you've ever received? The best piece of advice that you've ever received. And then you can talk about that and use that as a warm up. Now, the actual small group question or activity for this week has to do with the chapters 2 and 3 in Revelation, the letters to the 7 churches. And so I described this in the sermon, but there's 4 essential elements that are the same in all of these 7 short letters. That Jesus is identified in a unique way to each church, that he praises them for some things, that he criticizes them for some things, and that he promises them something. And each category is unique to each church. So Ephesus, Smyrna, Philadelphia, Pergamum, and so on, they all get unique information in each of those 4 parts. And so the activity is to read through chapter 2 and 3 and to compare how Jesus is described and what he approves of in each church, what he disapproves of, and then finally, what promises he offers. And to think about what Jesus might say to the Bentonville Church of Christ about his identity, about his promises, about what he approves of here and what he disapproves of here. But for us to not just simply think about the Church of Christ here in Bentonville in our own terms, like not just to imagine and make believe about what Jesus would say, but to anchor it in the kinds of things Jesus actually says in Revelations 2 and 3. So you read those chapters, you get an idea of how Jesus talks to the churches, and then have a conversation about the 4 parts. How would Jesus describe himself to us and why? How does it relate to Bentonville? What would he praise about our church? How does that relate to Bentonville? What would he encourage us to repent of? What would he tell us we need to improve? And then finally, what promises would he make to us? Okay, that's your small group prompt. I hope that you enjoy it. I think that this will be a really good one for considering what he's revealing to us about our church life together. God bless you. See you soon.